What is up, bros owners? Or just people. Bros owners. Who knows? Y'all might be, you might not be. But it is what it is it not? Um, just wanted to do a little message for you fine folk of the earth. And just like last time, I just wanna you know, love, That's something you don't see a lot of these days. I mean, you do, but you don't. Okay. Um, Anybody can love anybody. Nobody loves anybody unconditionally. Unconditionally being, and I wish I had that Bill Nye sign to be like definition, and then things like that. But I don't. So, am I gonna define it for you? No, I'm not here for that. You have a dictionary, you have a smartphone that you're on. There's Google, there's other things. Webster would love for you to open his pages, but um, it's more of like a Remember the last video I posted about reaching out to your friends, things like that. It kind of falls in with that. There are a lot of people out here that are simply struggling because they don't feel loved. They don't have love. They have not experienced, and I don't mean like boyfriend, girlfriend. I mean love. Love. Hell, I tell about everybody I can I love them every day. And I think that's something that we don't do anymore. We don't. For example, as a guy, I started hugging my guy friends again. It's really funny when someone comes in with a handshake and I'm like, no, bro, bring it in. We're gonna fucking hug because I want you to know that this is real shit. I tell my guy friends I love them. I tell anybody I love them. I tell strangers I love them because it's like, have you ever just been walking around and then dude just or chick walks up and they're like, hey man, love you, and you're just like, aw, like butterfly and crap. I think we just need to. There's no thinking actually. We need to get back to that. Of course, I'm gonna put it out here because it is what it is. We also need to get our lives right when it comes to the big man up top. Like, yeah, I've gone through. Man, I'm gonna sit here and say like I've gone through a lot. I haven't gone through a lot. I mean, um, I have, but especially in the last few weeks, um, I would be a douchebag of sorts to say I've gone through more than my mother has, or perhaps my stepdad's children himself. But still, it's when you start having the people that you're not expecting to start going around you. Once you hit that age, you start getting this thing called perspective. You can't buy it. You can't earn it through Facebook or any likes through Instagram. Nothing. You just get it. And so yeah, going from talking about a bunch of dumb stuff to guys, if you don't believe, I mean, talk to somebody. If you don't believe in higher power, if you don't believe in God, chat it up with someone. Just because you believe something different doesn't mean I don't love you. Just because you practice something that I don't believe in doesn't mean that I won't chop it up with you. Just because you sit on one end of the rope doesn't mean that I'm not on the other end holding it. It's about unconditional love. I think you can ask my mom, anybody can ask my mom, you can ask a preacher, um, what they think you should do to save your soul, save salvation. The Bible is a thick read, like with thick read, or like, I mean, it's informative, but I think it all boils down to the fact that it's just a message of love. Love your neighbor, love thyself. And if you can't love thyself, you can't love that neighbor. I don't believe that. I do not believe that at all because I can love every single person that I can around me. And then at the end of the day, I just don't have it in myself to love myself. But I go to sleep with the biggest smile on my face because I've put 15 smiles out on other people's faces. That's a fair trade. I'd rather have 15 other people smile than myself. But the point is, that's neither here nor there. Just chat it up with someone. I don't know. See what let's just again, it's not about like trying to convince you to come to our side. It's more of just let's get back to being, again, just like last video, let's just get back to being human. It's really, really, really impressive. I've been having a good conversation with my best friend, Richard Smith. And Richard, if you're watching this, the conversation you and I had the other day, just like 2 days ago, is exactly what I'm talking about. You just kind of grow into this idea of like, there's a lot more than just making people laugh and post memes and shit. Like, I'm trying to deliver a message. Like, you guys need to stop and just start loving each other again. Racism, cut it out. Love each other. Bigotry, all that shit. Just cut it out and just start loving each other, man. There are days that I just want to do a cookout. Block cookout. Just because. I just love seeing people happy. And there's no payout for me. None. Imagine if the world was like that. Imagine if we lived in a utopia. Imagine if one person could rely on another at any point in time. That's the type of life that I want to like push people towards. That's where I want to live. I don't know about you guys. So, I mean, we can still have fun stuff. We can still have illegal fireworks in a legal place. And we could, can eat food. We can eat, meat, love, whatever. I just want us to start loving each other like we all deserve to be loved. Mom, I love you. My friends of mine, in fact, all of you watching, because I see how many people watch the video and don't say shit. Y'all probably put in like a quick fucking, sorry, Mom, fucking 30 seconds and change it. Okay, that's Facebook. That's fine. I still love you. If you've made it to the end of this video here in the next 20 seconds, I really hope you start to consider at least once a day telling 5 people you love them. 5 people you don't tell. Spread it out there, man. Spread love, not STDs. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. All right? Have a great rest of your day.